Hello. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about my favorite recent topic, UAPs, the UFO phenomenon, it's also called. So, folks, I've watched a couple of videos from other bloggers and just have an interesting response to some of them because they talk about, well, it's probably foreign drones. Now, foreign from another country, but a country known to exist on Earth, is, in a sense, an alien. So, yes, it confirms that these are from an alien source, alien to us. Now, this is a testable hypothesis, and not only that, exploring it would produce rich data that would make us more secure as a country, improve our air safety, and if we understand where our military fails, maybe we can let go of a lot of useless things and save money, right? Where we can have a more efficient military where things aren't being used on useless boondoggles, right? I mean, I know that sounds weird to some of you, but look, we have these aircraft carrier task forces. We have these Navy pilots and some Marine aviation. We have the Air Force. Now we have the Space Force, the most well-funded Air Force in all of history. And yet it seems like there's just something exponentially generations better than us out in the air that can do whatever they want with us whenever they want. Okay? So, foreign military, foreign entity. First of all, one thing that would have to happen, because you have these aircraft carrier task forces saying sometimes they see them for days and days, they're being followed by fleets of flying things. What is an aircraft carrier's task force? I mean, they're programmed to respond to not just one airplane, but a fleet of airplanes, a fleet of flying devices in a defensive posture. Okay, immediately anti-missile, anti-aircraft defenses would have been put on alert, hopefully, if I was in command. And, airplanes scrambled, intercept, or at least do reconnaissance. And let's start looking for the boat they came from, because if you're far away from waters or far enough, airplanes consume fuel and take off from somewhere on land. So you have to calculate where are they coming from, right? And if they're drones, drones tend to have a shorter range. They're small. They have a small engine, and they don't have a pilot, right? So, you're looking for a land base, or you're looking for another aircraft carrier task force. That's the only thing I can think of that could launch these drones and recover them with any degree of ease. There are submarines, you have missile launch tubes on a submarine, and you wonder, could you launch something from a submarine? Yes, but, Occam's razor, the most likely, simplest answer is that it would have to be a land base or another ship with a third possibility, a little bit smaller, of some type of very high-tech submarine. All right? So here's the issue. We would have known. Again, aircraft carrier task forces don't just go out by themselves. They have GPS. They're being tracked by probably more than one satellite, no matter where they are on the face of the Earth. Okay? And I would also say that they have high capacity to detect large objects, ships, aircraft in their vicinity. They can obviously detect the ones in the air. even though many of them are quite small compared to a fighter, an enemy fighter. And they do find them. It does show up on radar, it does show up on camera, and it does show up on pilots' visual scans. So, as a commander of maybe billions of dollars of naval assets in that aircraft carrier task force, my first response to a fleet of anything flying around would be scramble, get on a defensive posture, start looking for the potential enemy ships. Start looking and report that information, right? And what that means is, if I'm in this part of the ocean and you're half a hemisphere away, right, and I see something anomalous, you can still get that and start responding to it, okay? There could be other ships in vicinity, other task forces, other air assets, and of course satellite. And immediately they would respond, because the loss of an aircraft carrier, let alone, just by itself, is a catastrophic loss to the U.S. military. The law in ostensible peacetime, the loss of a task force would be unprecedented. Heads would roll. Therefore, Occam's razor says that because none of this has been detected, because no other navy has anything close to the naval assets and air assets that we have, right? I mean, if China had that type of logistical capacity and technical capacity to outfly all of our craft, I mean, we would be seeing it everywhere they operate. Okay? And on top of that, let's take a look at what if it's a U.S. spy agency, right? Doing black ops, horrible black ops, to do it in front of your own friendly forces, not tell them, cause them to scramble, and release the information out to the public. Again, that doesn't sound like a competent agency that is capable of having and harnessing this technology, and yet they just blunder in front of the first set of cameras that friendly troops have. Now, it is actually likely that these techno-signatures are of non-human origin. I do not state that they are from off-planet. They could be. I do not state that they are from a crypto-civilization that arose here on Earth independently. They could be. They could be from Earth. Where they are is from a source of technology higher than anything exhibited on this planet from any existing country or conglomeration of countries. Something is up, and it's worth a serious look. It is starting to get a serious look. Mainstream science has not yet cracked. It hasn't reached that vital point. And I'll tell you, I'm going to make a prediction right here and right now. I think the breaking point of mainstream science embracing this topic and diving into exploring it, generating data, understanding it, and generating theories and hypotheses and testing them, is going to be when the government and Congress and perhaps a few private, incredibly wealthy and influential donors start doling out grant money to study this topic, attracting the best minds in the scientific communities across the world. Okay? So, thank you so much. It has been a long day. Got up early and, got on the bike. This new e-bike is just amazing, by the way. I just want to point it out, right? Got it there for now. It's amazing. It's heavier than my other bike, but eminently more rideable. I rode around all morning today with the power off for exercise. And then I stopped at the park, did some martial arts, made my way to Crunch, and did my upper body workout. And I feel really tired, really good. I'm ready for some rest. And tomorrow, basically, I can just rest most of the day. I've got a Masonic event at night. And, let's all stay well, stay healthy, and be nicer to each other. My God, things have gotten so crazy with the political parties and everything. Let's all take a break. I saw that movie, The Flash. Great special effects, great movie. Got the DVD, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Again, underrated movie. It was fun. Have a little fun. See a movie. Talk to your friends. Bye, everybody.